I have Russian tanks to blow up. So, this is probably going to be one of the more depressing videos I've done. The A10 was not designed for air-to-air combat, and as such, this video is going to reflect that. You're not going to be shooting down Su-27s like you're a crazy, pointy, fixed-wing fighter. You're probably going to end up like I have ended up here right now. I'm not going to dogfight as Su-25. You can go watch Growling, Sidewinder for that if you really want to see those kinds of videos. Oh, my left engine's on fire. There we go, that'll fix that. Anyway, if you want to watch someone shoot down an Su-25, you can go watch that. This is going to be how to survive when you're up against something like an Su-27 and maybe give yourself a fighting chance. Am I going to live? Ooh, barely. I lived. Anyway, today I am drinking Blood Oath. Blood Oath is quite literally... Where's the motherfucker that shot me down? He's around here somewhere. Blood Oath is quite literally my favorite bourbon. God, it's just delicious, and it's really hard to find. It's pack number 8, and I'm going to try and get every single pack every single year they're released. I highly recommend it. If you get your hands in a bottle, go get your hands in a bottle. I fought tooth and nail for this bottle, and I'm so glad I have it. God, it's delicious. I'm drinking it neat. That's how good it is. All right, so let's go over some considerations here. So, some things to consider when you're going to be doing air-to-air in the A10 is perhaps, well, I have nothing loaded on this A10, you might be better off going with a pair of sidewinders on each wing instead of a jamming pod. The jamming pod in the A10 is not quite up to snuff as its Viper and Hornet counterparts. They might update it one day, they might not, I don't know. But you might be better off with 4 sidewinders. If pointy, fast, 8 AMRAM and 6 R27 carrying pointy nose fighters are soldiers, the A10's more like a cop. You know, they've got rifles and you've got pistols, and the rifle's going to win every single time. But, you know, sometimes the pistol can get there, so that's what we're going to talk about next. Okay, so first things first, you find yourself jumped by a fighter in your WVR. Alright, first things, push this red button. I know it really hurts to lose all these bombs and missiles you're carrying into an engagement, but it doesn't matter if you're fucking dead. So push the button, and it's going to jettison everything off your A10 except the parts that matter. Go to your air-to-air master mode, TMS up short to cue the Sidewinder, and then you are a low energy state. Get down towards the ground. The ground is your friend. Last but certainly not least, be ultra, 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 ultra liberal with your flares and countermeasures. You can carry a lot more than they can carry, so you might as well burn them. Alright, this guy's over here. He's launched on me, so I'm going to go pop those flares. And I defeated that missile. So he's coming around. I'm going to avoid going overhead because, well, frankly, I ain't got the fucking energy for that. But basically, you're just going to maneuver for a Sidewinder shot here. Now, the good thing about the A10 is you are quite nimble, and you can usually turn inside whoever is coming at you. Except in this case, this guy's going to fucking toast my biscuits.
Pull up.
Oof, I'm going to reverse on this guy here. Try and force the overshoot. Not smack into a mountain while I'm at it.
Pull up.
Oh, God damn the new dogfighting algorithm ED came up with. Oh, or he could just smack into a fucking mountain. That could I guess that could happen too. What a fucking loser. God damn. Alright, well, anyway, we'll try that one more time and maybe I'll get him this time. Oh, did he smack into the... God damn it. Maybe I should move this fight to level ground so he stops doing that. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're going to try this again, only this time we're on level ground. Drop all my weapons. Got the Sidewinder up, hitting the dirt. He's already got a lock on me. That's not remarkable. Alright, where is he? There he is. Despite the A10 being so slow, you actually can exceed VNE in a dive. Which I've already done. The A10 does not like going faster than 425 knots. Huh. Didn't launch. Kind of surprising. I thought he would have. That's okay. Maybe get a shot on him here. Fox 2. Nope, didn't work. Regrettable. That's okay. I'm doing 100 knots. Let's see him do 100 knots and not stall. Oh, my dear friend, Mr. Hornet. I got more where that came from. Of course, not going to matter if I fucking can't get a good aspect on him. Now, this is a good picture. If I can get my nose on him, we're in good shape here. Fox 2. Fox 2. Come on. Splash! And that is one dead hornet. How's it feel, you fucking loser? Anyway, if you shoot down an F-18 like that in an A-10, yeah, I know I put this in a scripted, not scripted, but a controlled environment. We don't have to worry about other factors. Still, you get mondo fucking bragging rights. Eat shit, pointy boy. I'm gonna watch that guy go down. Eat it. Right into the field. Bought the fucking farm. Suck my dick. Alright, moving on. Okay, so now here's where things get really fucking ugly, and you've got something like a goddamn fox bat staring you down. No, correction, foxhound, my mistake. Yeah, this is a really, really bad day if you've got something BVR looking at you like this. So first things first, yeah, push the big red button. Eject all your bullshit. Now, next thing you're going to do is terrain mask. You do not stand a fucking chance going BVR with literally anything. Well, first off, you have no BVR weapons. Second off, you don't have enough chaff and jammers and luck in the world to shake off a fucking... What are those missiles? The R-41s? Whatever the Russian Phoenix is. It's a freaking nightmare, man. Terrain mask, get low, use the A-10's advantages to your advantage. So what we're going to try and do here is get this guy nice and close. And this won't work on humans, but it works on the AI. Get this guy nice and close, make him look for us, pop up, and shoot him in the asshole. That is your only chance to survive. This guy's fucking scary. He's doing like what? He's doing... Well, he's only doing 386 knots, but he's locked onto me. Do I have time for bourbon? I got time for bourbon. Alright, so we lost him. That's where you say, here, kitty, 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 here, kitty. Psst, 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 here, kitty. I'm like Pumbaa from The Lion King when they sneak in to distract the hyenas and Pumbaa does that dance around like he's a fresh piece of meat. That's me right now. I'd sing the song, but I don't actually know the words. And you don't want to hear me sing anyway. Oh, look at that. I found him. Alright, so now we know where he is. We are going to lure him into getting too close to us. Yep.
Pull up, pull up.
Only thing that's going to save your life here is the terrain. And it may kill you in the process, like I almost just did.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
We're going to pop over this mountain. We're going to hit the dirt. And we're going to come around.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude.
Oh,
altitude.
Jesus. Almost hit that fucking tree. Ugh.
Pull up, pull up.
Well, I just heard a sonic boom, didn't I? Did he fucking whiz past me? Where did my little foxhound go? Yoo-hoo. Maybe he gave up and went home. Where the hell did this guy go? Oh. Let me guess. Alright, well... As you can see from my previous iterations, the mountains are a huge advantage when it comes to fighting, but that's okay. We'll do it over level ground. Because while the mountains are really, really nice for masking your signature, getting low to the ground works just as well. So I will demonstrate that for you here. I'm actually going to pop speed brakes in an effort not to fucking overspeed my A10 on the way down here.
Pull up.
All right, Mr. Foxhound, what do you got?
Pull
Imagine being a pointy boy. Just imagine. Just imagine for a minute.
Pull up. Pull up.
Imagine flying over power lines instead of under. Just imagine. So one of two things happen. Either I put this guy too far away for him to get a good launch on me, or he's not able to launch on me because I'm so close to the ground. Guess we're going to find out which. And I really like the way this valley looks. I didn't forget to give this guy missiles, did I? No, I sure didn't. Ah, there he is. I see him.
Pull up. Pull up.
I mean, he's got a hard lock on me, so I don't know why he's not engaging me. Maybe he just can't get a launch solution with me being close to the ground, which is fine by me. If he doesn't do something, well, he's not going to do anything with us this low, but I'm going to get precisely under him, pop up from underneath him, and we're going to see how that works out for us. There it is.
Pull up. Pull up.
Whew, that missile's scary.
Pull up. Pull up.
All right, let's come up. Oof. Listen to that sonic boom. There he is. Well, the sidewinder sees him, but he's already long gone. I'm sure he's going to come around for me. I suppose there's the old tried and true, just run him out of fucking gas. We're going to have to wait till he pings us again. What is this dude doing? I think we might be looking at a bona fide AI glitch. I think he's coming back for me now, maybe. I don't know what this guy is doing. Well, I planned on cutting this take and just add in something else, but I think I'll leave it in there for like video evidence of like what the AI is trying to do. Or maybe he's going to come around again here. Let's see what happens. There he is. Come on, boyo.
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
All right, there we are.
Pull up. Pull up.
And there's the missile shot.
Pull
That
up,
is
pull up.
scary as fuck. There's the missile. It's defeated. Fox 2. Fox 2. Let's see if we get him. Come on. Splash, baby! So yes, the A-10 can win in a BVR fight. But basically what you have to do is drag it into a WVR fight, which is not very much fun and is very, very scary. And if it happens to you, it's usually a showstopper. Like, there you are, just minding your business, blowing tanks up, and then all of a sudden, bang, MiG-31. It's like, well, I have to deal with that now, and I must drop everything I'm doing, quite literally drop everything you're doing, and handle this threat. And you're probably not going to get out of it with your life. But maybe, just maybe, you can score a MiG-31 kill out of it if you're lucky. Then you can go back and get your bombs, but the important thing is you're not fucking dead. Okay, so time for something a little more fun this time around. Chopper popping. So, the important thing to know about using the gun in an offensive manner, first off, you're not going to shoot down a fast mover with your gun. unless it's an Su-25. You're not going to shoot an Su-27 with your gun. You're not going to shoot an MiG-31 with your gun. You're not even going to shoot a goddamn L-39 with your gun, all right? It's just... I know someone's going to get in the comments like, oh, well, this one time... Yeah, sure, maybe, but if you're flying a realistic scenario, you're not going to get a chance to do it. However, the gun is quite effective against helicopters. So, a couple things to keep in mind here. So, this little... Where's my mouse cursor? This little cross right here is your gun cross. And that little line right there is called the... something about the mass... line or something like I don't remember. It's where your bullets are going to be in 2 seconds. But anyway, oh, look at that. Some defenseless choppers. Let's murder them. The important thing to know is height over bore. If you're a gun guy, you already know what height over bore is. But the important thing to know is you're probably, when you're in this close, going to need a little bit more aiming above your target than you think you do. Like, case in point. I nicked him, but that's okay. Oh, I'm going to murder the shit out of you. This is one of my more favorite things to do. There's just something so satisfying about shooting helicopters with a gun. So we're going to come around. This guy's going to try and auto-rotate. I've clipped a couple of his rotor blades. That's fine. I'll let him go. I got bigger fish to fry. Your best bet's to come up behind him, underneath, so you can silhouette him against this guy so you don't lose sight of them. Slow down. They're slower than you, if you can believe that. And boop. Dead. Suck it. He's fucking fried. Let's get this guy now while we're at it. Dead. As you can see, I need to put the chopper right between the AML mass line, whatever the fuck it's called, and the gun cross. And that is for height over bore, like I was talking about a second ago. I'll put a handy little infographic here to better explain what height over bore is. I can show you better with a picture than I can explaining. Oh my god, look at all that death. I love it. Better than I can explain it with my words. Especially when I've been drinking bourbon. I know how much you love my MS Paint drawings too. I think there's... there's some more. I knew I had some more in here. Look at them scattering like cockroaches. They're like, oh my god, it's an A-10. Oh my god, what are we going to do? You're going to die. That's what you're going to do.
Pull up, pull up.
All right. You'll be first.
Altitude, altitude.
See how high I had to aim to hit that guy? Oh, I smacked into him. Anyway, see how high I had to aim to hit that guy? I had to aim really, really, really high over them because that gun cross does not take into account height over bore. Anyway, let's look at what to do against an actual offensive chopper because it is not the same. Okay, so now this is what to do if you're fighting against a helicopter that can actually fight back. It's actually really fucking scary, and those helicopters can absolutely toast your fucking biscuits, so be careful. In fact, if you have sidewinders, use the sidewinders. I wouldn't even recommend taking a gun up against a helicopter, especially one with a chin-mounted machine gun. I had a friend of mine I used to fly with in the Navy, and he said that aircraft, when they get into a dogfight, they end up dogfighting, spiraling towards the ground as fast as they can. But in a helicopter dogfight, you end up ascending as fast as you can to try and put that gun on them. It's going to be like that. These helicopters, once they realize I've jumped them, are going to ascend as fast as they can and turn on me in an effort to put their chin-mounted gun on me. And they'll probably get me. I might even just let them get me to show you what I'm talking about, but let's see how many I can gank before they get me. 4 against 1 is not really a fair fight, but here we go. Like a shark in the water. Yeah, they already realized that I'm coming for them, and do you see them turning around like that? Fuck me, I might even get one of them. They might just kill me right now. Let's find out. I got one of them. The important thing is trying to stay above them. You're better off. But believe me, they're sitting there with their collectives jacked through the fucking ceiling trying to get as much altitude as they can so they can put that chin-mounted gun on you. And believe me, that gun is no joke. Ugh, this is a risky shot. This might not happen, but we're going to try it. Nope, didn't happen. Did you already see I had rounds coming my direction? This guy's pulling back to try and get a shot on me. But I'm maneuvering 3D relative to him. And ironically, I can climb faster than him. That's the only time you're going to say, I'm in an A-10 and I can outclimb you, is against a helicopter. So we're going to come up. They're coming up too, as you can see. God, look how fast they ascend. God damn. Let's see if we can get this guy right here. His friend might shoot me in the ass, though. We'll see. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy here. Yep, Got you, bitch. Take your tail rotor off. There we go. Oh, look at his pieces. Man, that's got to be horrifying, just spiraling to your death like that. Not a damn thing you can do about it. Sure is nice to have an ejection seat. Oh, there's his friend. I see his friend right there. Let's see if this one takes a shot at me before I take a shot at him. Come on, Paolo. That's what you got. Nope. Toasted him. Man, I'm on fire tonight. These guys fucking wreck me, but I think there's one more, perhaps. I don't know where he went. Anyway, when I first was learning to shoot down helicopters in the A-10, I had a really, really hard time. Oh, shit, there's his friend. I had a really hard time getting my, figuring out where to aim with my gun because I had no idea the trajectory the bullets flew. Shit, this is not great. I might come off of him and come back around. I won't take my eyes off him, though. So I'm hoping by watching this video, it's going to help you understand where to aim with the A-10 because it's not as intuitive as you think. You don't just put the crosshair on him. You need a lot more lead than you think you do. And you obviously don't have a radar computed sight to work with here. This guy might fucking shoot me in the asshole. I don't know. Oh, shush. I am one circle fighting with an Mi-24 Hind. Things only A-10s can say. Nope. Ain't gonna do that one. He's climbing and climbing and climbing. See, he's pulling back on the cyclic there to put his nose up. That's so we can try... Oh, see? He's trying to get some shots off on me. But he's going to have to do better than that. 80 knots. So I'm just about stalling here in the A-10. Let my nose slice downwards, try and roll off, get a bit of airspeed, some nose authority here. And let's see if I can get my gun on him here. Here we go. Yep, he's dead. I got him. Come on. Suck it! God damn, I fucking blew him to pieces. There's literally nothing left of him. Well, that video went better than I expected it would. I really thought those Hinds would shoot me down, but I guess I'm just a stone cold killer tonight. Look at that. Okay, and the last thing we're going to cover here is offensive counter air, or as I like to call it, the circle of life.
It's the circle of life.
You see, how does it go in The Lion King? The lion eats the wildebeest, and the wildebeest eats the grass, and the lion dies and becomes the grass, and then the lion, something like that. The point is, the MiG-31 shoots down the A-10, then the A-10 comes and shoots the MiG-31 while it's trying to take off. So anyway, obviously you're going to be using air-to-ground mode for this, but there's some important things I'd like to bring up. First off, this guy's taxiing for takeoff, so we need to get him, and we need to get him now. Now, if you wing him, pun intended, ha ha ha, just nick him a little bit there, it's enough to usually stop him dead. Alright, so there, he's on fire, and he ejected, and that's not what I expected to happen. Sometimes what happens, though, is you'll nick an aircraft on the ground like that, and it won't count as a kill. And the reason for that is because the damage model is very, very intricate in DCS, and they expect the aircraft to die when it smacks into the ground at a high speed and blows up. And when it's already on the ground, it doesn't register that kill. And so the only way you're going to be able to kill this thing is to literally shoot the guy in the fucking cockpit. Now, if you're a good enough A-10 pilot, and you should be if you're watching this video, line that pipper up in the cockpit and murder the goddamn pilot. That's your only hope. Once the pilot's dead, it'll register as a kill for you. So that's it. Anyway, so that's basically it. That covers air-to-air in the A-10. Just a couple things to remember. WVR, just keep your nose on him. You can go slower than he can go, so just keep your nose pointed at him. And if you do that, it's enough to usually win you the fight. You only need one I almost said AMRAM. You only need one sidewinder shot to get there. If you're BVR and you get jumped, hit the dirt, get cover, and make them come to you, bring the fight into the WVR arena. That's what you're going to do. No, you're not going to turn fight and shoot something down with your gun. Just rely on your sidewinders. If you have no sidewinders, scream, cry about it, beg for mercy, hope he doesn't kill you, get some friends. I don't know. You're pretty much cooked. Your goose is cooked. Helicopters. Helicopters are fun. They're easy prey, but they can and absolutely fucking will toast your biscuits. So have respect for helicopters. Don't get arrogant. They will fucking shoot you down. And then last but not least, offensive counter air. It's a lot of fun. Aim for the cockpit. Anyway, that basically sums it up. This video was a lot of fun to make. I really enjoyed this. I'm glad I picked my favorite bourbon for it too. It was a good time. As always, thank you for watching. I don't give a fuck if you like or subscribe. I don't give a shit, really. I don't. But if you want to see me do something specific, a topic, whatever, leave a request in the comments. I'll see what I can do. And thank you for watching. Okay, bye.